to manage your card your way. Visit LibertyFirstCU.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep you running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
There's a buzz in the air at Kansas as drivers fight to move on to the next round of the playoffs. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
When you think of places with tons of great beer selections and amazing food menu in Omaha, the conversation should start and end with Bärschen Beer Garden in Benson. With more than 30 beers on tap, including several German options, you're sure to find something you like. And don't forget their Nashville hot chicken sandwich or any of their delicious hamburgers. Start off with the warm house-made pretzels and you're on to a great day at Bärschen Beer Garden in the heart of Benson in Omaha.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see some patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, it'll be sunny, breezy, and very hot. See a high around 104. Tonight, clear skies and warm overnight lows of 75 are expected. And tomorrow, more sunshine, another very hot day. We'll see a high around 105. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and tonight on the show, we have got Harrison on the board as usual, as well as our monkey? Is that what you called yourself? Professional monkey. We have got Toby Liang from the men's Husker gymnastics team. Toby, thank you so much for coming on.
Of course. Or Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man better than professional.
I love Spider-Man. That's funny. I've never heard that before. But quick shout out to Layton's Pub as they always give us the best food. We really appreciate what you guys do for us and always just coming through with all the goods. What have we got tonight? You got wings. Yep. I've got wings. I got you a burger.
Burger?
You look like a burger boy.
I like burgers.
You like burgers? They have really good burgers.
I haven't tried one yet. I was looking at the menu and I thought about it. They had a good mushroom one. I can't remember the name of it, but now, again, Lane's Pub. Every menu item I've gotten there so far, it's always good. So definitely check out Lane's Pub.
Best food and best people. I have to say that.
Great staff.
Very kind. Very kind. But yes, Toby, thank you so much for coming on. We're so happy to have you here. So today was your first day of school. We'll get into that aspect, but let's hear a little bit about you and who you are and just give us your little backstory.
My backstory. So my name is Toby Liang. I'm 19, and this is my sophomore year at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. And I am on the men's gymnastics team. I ended up here. I think my coach, John, recruited me. And, we clicked instantly and just ended up here. Now all my boys are here. My teammate from my hometown actually came in, so he's a freshman. And
that's crazy.
On track to a national championship now, hopefully.
Nice. And where's your hometown?
Roswell, Georgia. Yeah.
Roswell, Georgia. Nice. So what was it, what was it through the recruiting that led you to Nebraska eventually?
They took me on a trip here, my official visit, and I instantly clicked with all the team and just love the environment and the moolah as well. So
It's always a good aspect. Is it hard
Yeah.
being away from home or no?
it is hard. It's hard sometimes, especially when we get to go back home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We get limited amount of time, so having to fly all the way back and then fly back it would be easier if I could drive, but
Mhm.
And you guys have a really short winter break too, right? Don't the gymnasts typically have a shorter run for their winter break?
yeah, I think we get like 4 days for for Thanksgiving and then max 10 days for Christmas.
That's crazy. At
That'd
that
be
point,
tough.
like, do you even go home for Thanksgiving?
I know, yeah. Some of the guys were like planning on going to like Breckenridge instead.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
funny.
just go skiing or something.
That's really cool. Well, so you're on the gymnastics team. What events do you do?
Last year I competed floor, high bar, and palm horse, but this year I want to try to go all around.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a
Yes.
process for sure.
What's
A
your
lot of
favorite
work.
one right now?
Favorite one right
Yeah.
now? Right now I'd say high bar.
Is that your best one as well, or no?
I don't know. It's hard to say being an all-around guy, but
Mhm.
it usually switches between floor and high bar where I score the highest.
Okay.
Or vault now. But yeah, it always varies just depending on how my body's feeling. Like day to day, it'll vary. Like some days I'll be strong up here, so I like P-bars and palm horse, and then other days I'm like weak, so I just like doing floor and hitting legs.
That's crazy. I never would have thought it like be based on like how you feel like body wise.
Yeah, I'm always kind of interested in gymnasts, how they figure out, what they really excel at. For some people, it's, I feel like the girls always really like the floor routines. That's always one, but I don't know. It's always kind of, it feels like for girls in particular, I know what it is for guys, but I know for girls, they find themselves getting better at events the older they get and the stronger they get. It just takes
Mhm.
time to kind of develop into that frame. So was that kind of your same experience? The stronger you got, you start leaning towards, or not necessarily leaning, but got better at some events?
Yeah, definitely. So as a kid, I was always one of those kids who'd skip conditioning and just play around on the trampoline. So as a kid, my favorite event was always floor. But then
Nice.
after maturing a little bit and getting here and like acclimating to the conditioning, I've gotten stronger, obviously, and then the upper body events start feeling better, and I have more fun doing them.
How brutal is the conditioning for gymnasts? Because when I girls and guys, you guys you have to be in incredible shape, and I'm sure Megan Walker can also add to it, but it seems like gymnasts, wrestlers, you always seem to be in like really peak shape. What kind of does that conditioning look like, especially early on before the season starts, to kind of get yourself to that level?
Yeah, usually during the fall, it's a lot harder. So we go uphill, uphill, uphill until about December, and then we coast through the season, and we do a lot less conditioning. So next week on Monday, actually, we start morning weights, and then we go Monday, Tuesday, Friday morning weights.
Okay.
But then we hit conditioning after practice the same day.
Would conditioning be like bike?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bike, circuits, a lot of endurance, and then just mainly like calisthenics and gymnastics.
I've heard a
Conditioning.
lot of you guys have like thrown up from those. At least on the girls' side, how do you guys handle it?
I haven't thrown up
You
here.
haven't thrown up yet?
Not here, but back in my club gym in the summer, we used to run around the pond. Our gym was in a park, so we ran around the pond and then did stair sprints, and a lot of us puked. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But hopefully we don't have to do that here, especially with this heat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's miserable. We talked a little bit before we got started. Megan got here early, but we got a great question from the text line. This is just a great question from 7809. In one single trampoline jump, what's your record for backflips?
Like back onto the trampoline, or
Yeah,
like
you gotta
into a
land.
foam
You
pit?
gotta
I
one
gotta
jump
land.
and you gotta land it. How many backflips can you get?
I could get 3 in.
Oh, that's
In the
pretty
air.
good.
Wow.
It would be scary, but I could do it.
No assistance, no double jump where you have someone else getting you ready so you can get that double jump spring in the air.
No, but I have heard of double bounce. We used to do that
Yeah.
as kids all the time, like in our garden tramp.
Oh yeah.
Super sketchy, but yeah, no.
How'd you deal with the heat today and going to class?
I parked in the city and scootered over to class.
Damn.
I only had one today, thankfully. But yeah, I was in pants. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pants. I should have been wearing shorts today.
Yeah.
I always
That's a
wonder
tough first day.
where the humidity here comes from, because there's no bodies of water. So we're just like, how does it get so humid?
Crops.
Crops.
That's a lot of it. I know when the corn comes up, that's a lot of humidity.
I see.
Trying to think what else. I think it's most of it, right? I can probably do a Google search here, but I think a lot of it is crops. I mean, South Dakota is probably kind of the same. We get most of that heat.
Yeah, I'd say
I think
so.
that's most of it. It's just all the crops we have up here. Text line can help us out on that too. Why does Nebraska get so humid? I think it's just all the crops. But again, 402-464-5685. And we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Allo channel 951. But yeah, Megan, did you have trampoline growing up?
I did.
What was your record for backflips? Or were you one of those people that wouldn't even try?
No, I can do like a backflip. I can do like a back handspring. Like I
There you
can
go.
do stuff on a
Okay.
trampoline though.
Okay.
I'm an athlete. Dang, just hating on the player over here. So you didn't like I was sweating and I was in shorts and a tank top and I was drenched. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the minute I got outside, I was
Yeah.
drenched.
Like it was horrible. And
It's
I already
tough
got a
first day.
parking ticket today. So I'm off to a great start. Don't tell my mom though.
Day
She's
one.
gonna be so upset. Yeah.
You don't have a permit pass?
I tried to get a permit pass. They don't have anymore.
Yeah, I know they sold out. So if you park in the city and then walk into campus, you can just put coins in the
Honey,
Yeah.
I am not walking nowhere.
honey. You call me honey.
I am not. No, I walked like for 20 minutes today, and I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
done.
for real.
What a rough first day of school.
I know.
That's when everyone's trying to get that nice first day fit too, and everyone's just coming in
no,
sweaty.
I'm not like
Yeah,
that.
for
You're
real. I
like
was
that.
like-
No, Toby's definitely that person.
I
So
had it
we-
all laid out too on my bed.
the night. Did you have it picked out the night before?
Oh yeah, I'm one of the. Yeah, I like
Wow.
to pick out my first.
See, I was more focused on my workout this morning. Like I did not. I just had to go to class afterwards. That's the only thing I was worried about. Was my workout.
There you go.
Does your-
Priorities.
Priorities. Exactly. Like Toby's worried about how he looks. Apparently.
No, I still went to my workout.
Does your routine like change since school started, or just going to class? Is that the only difference you have?
Yeah, it's just going to class. Usually we go to practice around 1, 2. I show up at 1, stretch out, bump my own music, and then I start practice with the guys later.
What's your music vibe?
My music vibe?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right now I'm on a lot of R&B,
Oh
like
yeah.
Brent
Nice.
Faiyaz and Ryan Trey and all those type of guys.
That's a good vibe. Do you
Yeah.
guys get to play your own music during like practice?
We do, but it has to be clean. So I don't play music during practice.
That would make
That's why I
sense.
come before and play my own music because I can play whatever I want.
Oh, that's funny.
That's always tough when you have to play the clean music and like half
I
of the
know,
song
I
is just
know.
like blank because they got to bleep out all the swear words.
Yeah, and if you get caught at our gym, you're just kicked off music for the whole year.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
harsh punishment.
It's pretty rough. We signed our athlete contract today, which has a rule no explicit lyrics. So if we get caught, we're kicked.
Oh my goodness.
I know Chuck's pretty strict with it.
That's crazy. My head coach usually picks our music, so I don't really have that issue.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not good.
What would you play? What's kind of
What would
music?
I play?
Yeah, what do you usually listen to?
I
to
feel
get
like
ready?
rap and well, like during practice, like when you're working
Mhm.
out, like you want to hear like some hard music, you know,
Mhm.
to like fit the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Irish music. Sorry, no offense. But yeah,
What would Irish music?
it was St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, okay. Nice call there.
I'm doing laps though, like.
Yeah, you
Do you-
got me off guard
Do
with
you
that one.
practice inside or outside?
So during like indoor season, we're always practicing inside unless it's like nice outside. Like,
It's indoor right now or no?
well, we're getting ready for indoor season, but we're
Okay.
training outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, at least you burn calories. Lose a lot to sweat.
Oh yeah.
because it's humid.
I don't like.
How are
it's-
the coaches kind of handling conditioning and strength training right now? Do they like kind of with the heat and everything? Or are you guys just doing a lot of stuff? Well, you guys said you're outdoors still. Are they kind of toning stuff back with the heat, or are you just starting up earlier?
For these 2 weeks, we're just training on our own. It's like optional, quote quote, but like we
Okay.
should be doing it. So we just have to do like lifting, and then our workouts. Like our coach isn't there, so it's just kind of you go whenever you want. But our coach doesn't really like hot weather or super cold weather. So like on bad days like this, I think we'd probably be inside.
Would you rather work out in the extreme heat or extreme cold?
Extreme cold. How about you?
Well, I mean, if my sport was an outdoor sport,
But like, let's say the gym is like burning hot, or the gym is like freezing. Which one would you rather have?
probably burning hot.
Oh, so your muscles don't get tight.
Yeah, I'd rather stay warm.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
silly.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but I think like 4 of the girls on the soccer team got heat stroke the other day.
Yesterday,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
because of how hot it was.
Yeah. Do you think like the football team is having like practice outside?
I would hope not. They probably have it on in Hawks right now.
I don't know.
I'd imagine they
Yeah.
probably might.
But
have
it's still
some,
humid in there, like in
Yeah.
Hawks.
They might have some stuff outdoors, but I don't know. I'd imagine you definitely take some preventative measures because this heat's just insane.
We kept getting like texts today from like our like training table lady
Uh huh.
saying like make sure you stay hydrated today.
Oh, who? Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always on.
I love it. That's awesome. It's so nice to have the training table back open.
I know. I could not. I was going broke paying for my own food for just a
Yeah.
week.
I know. I feel that. I feel
But
that.
I mean, we're really spoiled, so I'm
We
grateful.
are.
Thank you, TT.
No, yes, we had a meeting the other day. Yes, oh my gosh, it was yesterday. Like the whole faculty and the whole staff was there and just like reminded us of like how blessed we are to have like people supporting us and that like we're not just athletes, that we're people, and
Mhm.
what a great university we have. Are you excited for the new like building?
I'm so
You're
excited.
so excited.
I've been excited. When's it gonna be here?
I saw the football
Fall.
players got
Fall.
to see their
Yeah.
locker rooms.
That was amazing. That was beautiful.
Mhm.
No, yeah, when they showed it to us in that video yesterday during the meeting.
Mhm. That was.
Oh
so
my
nice.
goodness.
Oh, you guys
I
got-
cannot wait.
You guys
We
got
got
to see a video in the
sneak
meeting.
peek, Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's really.
Damn, I'm
beautiful,
jealous.
yeah.
I've been waiting for that thing to get done with forever.
What'd they say? It was like
It's
a
beautiful.
Fall.
160,000
like
square feet.
35. Oh yeah, it was like-
135,000, something like that.
What was it? It was like something millions. That
Oh
it
yeah,
cost,
100 something million
that it
facility.
cost.
So
Crazy.
is it like what you guys have walked past a lot more? What is the finishing touches they're working on
I
right now?
honestly haven't like looked at it.
They just show us like little panoramic views of like little parts of it, but it's huge. I've heard.
Like the only part that we can see really is like construction. Like when we're
Mhm.
walking through, like from Hawks to the stadium, like we can't really see anything.
Okay, I'm so curious.
I just know there's gonna be like a football field and then
Mhm.
a training room that garages open up onto the football field.
Yep.
and
So
study rooms up top.
how's that all going to work? Because obviously it's not just for the football players. It's going to be so they just splitting it up into like certain rooms. There's a time. Did you guys know all that yet? Or
You're asking the wrong people.
okay, so still trying to figure out how that's all going to be. I mean, it's not like there's not enough space. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Thing's huge.
No, they said it was football's new home, but available to all student athletes, right?
I don't know. I did not hear
That's
that
what they said.
part.
I'd imagine some spots are
I've
gonna
heard-
be, 'cause it's so big.
Like we
I've
have the
heard lots
training
of
table
rumors.
there.
Yeah, training table's
And
gonna
then
be there.
study areas.
Study areas, compliance,
Yeah.
like all of the
I just don't know what they're gonna do with the old building.
Yeah, I haven't thought of that either.
Yeah. Are they just gonna like? I don't know.
They'll do something with it.
Yeah, they'll probably just renovate it. They might,
Yeah.
use whatever resources they have left,
That's crazy.
renovate it a little bit, and then just kind of whoever needs a room.
They'll
Yeah.
definitely
Build it.
renovate it. They're always doing construction on campus.
That's
so.
facts. Wow, this is crazy. This is our sophomore year.
I know, right?
Yeah. When did they start the building project? Was it before we came here?
Let's see. I want to say I got down here in 2018. I want to say it was under second year of Scott Frost, maybe 2020.
Oh yeah, I think
2021.
when I came on my visit, it was like 2021 that it was like.
Yeah, I
Was it-
definitely saw the construction.
It was either right before or right after COVID. Can't remember.
I don't know, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, you guys are like in a time where you're going through college and like just a crazy era because like the conference realignment, obviously the University of Nebraska in particular with all these facilities going up. Have you guys like thought about the conference realignment at all? I mean, you will be here. You're going into your sophomore year, so yeah, 2024. You guys will get a chance to see
Yeah.
USC and UCLA. Have you guys even think about that, or as a student athlete, is that something that doesn't even cross your mind yet?
It definitely does cross your mind, and I mean, I bet it would if those universities had men's gymnastics, but they don't. So
Oh,
there
those-
is-
neither of those have men's
They don't.
gymnastics.
No, but they do have women's. So we'll see
Okay.
UCLA and UCF or USC or what is it?
USC and then
USC.
UCLA.
UCLA.
Yep.
We'll see their women's team come to Nebraska, but no men's teams because they
That's
don't have men's
crazy.
gymnastics.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, like
Yeah.
Trev Albers talked to us yesterday about it just a little bit, and he was just saying like there's so many questions that like no one knows the answers for right now, and that's so true. Like this is a questionable time for all of us.
Isn't Oregon?
Oregon's in it. Yeah.
Oregon's in it too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wow, we actually had a way more educated answer on the humidity that we asked about a long time ago
Oh, okay.
on why Nebraska gets so humid. It's our elevation and southern Gulf Stream air. So that
It's just
yeah,
blows all
that
in
humid
here.
air from the south comes up, and then that's I think Nebraska's low land just kind of sits in there. So makes sense. That's a way more educated
Yep.
guess than I just said crops. So that's a lot better. And then
Hey, I
another
believed it.
texter said my kid's high school football team moved their practice to 5:30 for a week because of the heat. Yeah, it's just
Ooh.
brutal.
I
Yeah,
can't
it
imagine
is.
working out outside like this.
Yeah, I'm thankful to do an indoor sport.
Okay, Toby. Okay. No, but literally like walking into my car in here, just like
Oh yeah, did you have
Took
to
me
park out
down.
in the out in the sun?
Yeah.
How brutal was that getting back in your car? Do you got leather seats?
I do, and it was like facing the sun too, and then I had a ticket on my window, so it was just a whole
Oh.
downhill trip. But yeah.
Did you know you were gonna get a ticket? Was it one of those where you're like
No,
you're
it's-
leaving your car and you're like I know I'm gambling here.
Oh well, I'm always gambling. Yeah,
Life's a gamble.
life's a gamble. No, yeah, like the first time I met Toby, I was gonna race him. Like that was a gamble. I could have gotten hurt. I could have. Yeah. Do you remember that?
Of course, I remember that.
Yeah, he was so determined that
I'm
he
still
could beat
down.
me.
Yeah, you
He-
never ran.
No, like we were screaming at each other, like screaming, and
How
people were like, "You guys
confident-
need to calm down."
How confident
I
are
was
you guys
so
that you would win?
confident that I would be.
Sounds like you guys both think you're gonna win here.
I just
We're
let my
competitive
actions show it.
people. I love that, Toby. I love that. Yes.
I'd set it up today, but it's or
I'm in
not even anytime this
slippers.
week. It's gonna be way too hot
Yeah.
this week.
Let's wait till like January.
January.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Do
No,
indoors.
that's during season. Sorry, I can't.
That's during my season as well, Toby.
So-
Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. How many hours? We're gonna like switch this up a little bit. We're not gonna be random anymore. How many
Okay.
hours do you think you are training a week?
do I think I'm training?
Yeah. Like, do you know you're training?
Well, NCAA limit, we're only allowed to train 20 hours a week,
Mm-hmm.
but we definitely train more than that. I usually get into the gym around 1 and leave around 6. So that's like 5 hours every day.
You mean like personally, you guys put in more work?
Yeah, personally.
Okay.
I mean, there's some
Just want to
people,
clarify that.
there's a lot of people that specialize in events. So
Mhm.
they'll show up to practice on time, but then they'll be done. They'll support us, just sit around and cheer for us.
hmm
But since I'm an all-arounder, I practice through the whole practice.
Absolutely.
So I'd say like 25 to 30 hours a week.
Okay.
And then when does that change that you guys are working more?
Definitely during like the fall. Like October is when we start doing routines, and then November is like the real grind.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Are you excited for your sophomore season?
I'm so excited. Like going into my freshman season, I didn't really know what to expect, so I just kind of took it all as it come. But like now that I know like what it's like, I'm ready to attack it.
Mm-hmm. Did you expect that you were going to be competing as a freshman?
Yeah, I expected to make like a lineup, but when I made 3, it kind of surprised me. So this year I'm definitely striving for more.
That's awesome.
We got a little bit of time left. What was kind of that first year, and did you have any moment where you felt like you truly belonged? You're like, okay, I'm definitely, at the same level as these guys, or did you have that right away coming in?
I definitely did not have that right away coming in. Just seeing everybody and how like talented our team is, I was like, okay, I have to work hard to make lineups. But towards the end of the season, I'd say senior night was like the turning point where I knew like I belonged on this team and like I deserve this, so I'm work for what I have.
What was it about senior night?
Just the energy and
Okay.
like, when one person hits routine, it's kind of like the energy flows to the next set, and then we all start hitting, and then it gets real fun and real energized. Yeah. So it was a lot
absolutely.
of fun.
Hopefully, I want to see that place fill up more for more gymnastics events, because that place is cool.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people get the notion too that it's just got to be quiet and you got to clap after they're done with their routine or whatever. I hear it's kind of a riot in there, and you can be loud and clap.
Yeah,
What's that kind
no,
of environment like for all
You
those?
can definitely be loud. There's a big difference between elite gymnastics and college gymnastics in the sense that like elite gymnastics is definitely a lot more professional and
Right.
where college gymnastics you can get hype, you can get loud during routines, after routines, before routines, whenever you want. And I'd like to see Devaney packed more as well.
Absolutely. Have you been to one yet, Megan?
I've been to one of the. I love like the team aspect. Like you guys
Yeah.
are always cheering on the side. I've only
Mhm.
seen the women's, but yeah, can't imagine what the men's are like.
Yeah, I remember it was a woman's, and it was kind of one of those things when everyone's hitting their routines and they're nailing it.
Mhm.
It gets really fun because that
Yeah.
place starts getting electric, because it's like you can
Mhm.
feel it build. It's like we just had 3 people kill it, and you're watching the 4th one, whatever, maybe it's bars, and you're just like, oh my god, we're on an
Yeah.
absolute heater, and it just keeps that momentum, keeps carrying. So definitely check that out. Head to the Devaney this year for men or women's gymnastics if you haven't yet. I guarantee you, if you haven't been there, it's not what you think it is. It's always a great time. But with that being said, we got to go ahead and throw it to break. Again, this is Speed and Power. We got Toby Liang in here and Megan Walker, the host, as always. We'll catch you guys on the other side of the break.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, enjoy 8-ounce USDA Choice Boneless New York Strip for just $6.99 each. All natural thick-cut Iowa pork chops for $1.99 per pound, and fresh, never frozen Atlantic salmon fillets for just $9.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep you running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Where can you see breathtaking aerobatics and your favorite ticket personalities all at the same time? How about the Lincoln Guardian of Freedom Air Show at Lincoln Air Park on August 26th and 27th? Fly by our booth in the media tent and see your favorite hosts and former Huskers from the ticket. We'll see you there.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Tune in this Friday as Early Break with myself, Steve Sipple, and Bill Bush broadcast from the Nebraska Army National Guard hangar ahead of the air show this weekend. You won't want to miss this one. That's this Friday for Early Break from 6 to 8 a.m. at the Nebraska Army National Guard hangar.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM-certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrandtExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brandt Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go big Brandt.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12. Like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49. At Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and joined with me is Harrison on the board, as well as Toby Liang from the men's Huskers gymnastics team. And over the break, we talked a little bit about a mix of things, but one thing that I wanted to bring up was, Toby, you said that you were an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Why do you think that is? What things are you going to, wanting to do? How does that relate to your sport?
So I don't know. It just gets boring. A sport gets boring when there's no adrenaline, or if it doesn't get your heart pounding. It's like back when I was in club gymnastics, me and my teammates would practice high bar for 2 hours every day.
What age is this?
Anywhere between 13 to 18.
Okay.
But we would just get up on high bar and chuck new stuff every day just because it gets our heart pounding, and then the feeling of catching that, just crazy. The gym's wild, lots of energy.
What age did your parents get you into gymnastics? Did you just kind of figure out that was your niche, or
yeah, since
when
you're
did this start?
13 doing that stuff. So when did you really start getting into the gym?
I think it started early on, 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I would be on my mom's bed, jumping, trying flips.
Okay.
And climbing on the walls, on the fridge. And my mom actually wanted me to do swimming, and my dad wanted me to play soccer. But I was in gymnastics while I did all those other sports, so I just would not commit to those other sports, and I'd do cartwheels on the soccer field, and just like totally dissociate from other sports. So that's how I knew like gymnastics was for me.
Was there a point where your parents even like started to recognize like he's really, really good at gymnastics?
I think that started around like probably 3rd grade, where
Oh, wow.
like I kind of outgrew the gym I was in that was built more for just like club gymnastics, like teeny, like, you know, everybody does gymnastics as like a kid. Like people
Yeah,
come up
right.
to me and be like, I did gymnastics as a kid. And they're
Mhm.
like, oh, I was like, oh, okay. But no, once I grew out of that gym, I knew gymnastics was like the sport I was doing. It. My parents definitely knew, and they invested a lot into that. And so I'm very grateful for that.
That's awesome to have. It's always cool when parents like fully kind of support. Like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah. if you
They
could-
start learning it with you, and you're like, oh, let's go.
Yeah, what was that like? Kind of your parents? Because did your parents have, you know, what was their familiarity with gymnastics before you started really getting involved?
None at all.
Okay, so let's talk about
None.
that. What was that for them? Kind of learning the sport as you were obviously progressing in a great way with it.
It's actually very difficult. I think one of the main reasons people don't watch gymnastics is because they don't understand it.
Yeah, I say the same thing about wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great sport, but if you don't understand the point scoring, it's
It's
hard to
hard.
keep up.
It's really hard to keep up. But no, like once I started like excelling at gymnastics, my mom would make fun of the skill names and stuff, like say Jabberwocky, because a lot of the skill names are named after like people's last names that can kind of get weird. So
Mhm.
it's very difficult to keep up, but my mom does a good job.
Have they made it up for an event here at Nebraska yet?
What's that?
Have they made it up to Nebraska to watch one of your events yet?
Yeah, they were there during senior night.
Okay,
so,
awesome. That's incredible. I can see why that moment was so awesome for you too.
yeah,
then.
my whole family there is sick.
That's so sweet. Did you expect that you were going to go to college to do gymnastics?
When I was a kid, no, I would have never expected to be here doing gymnastics. But like during my junior and senior season, that's when I was like, oh, this can become like a reality.
Were there any other schools you were thinking about?
I took trips to Ohio State and here. And then after I went on my trip here, I canceled all my other trips. I was like,
really?
I'm coming here. Yeah. I felt bad, but I wasn't going to waste other universities' time and money. So,
Dang.
That's a very responsible thing to do.
yeah, my coach kind of convinced me to. Shout out, John.
That's awesome. Well, we're happy you're here, and you've definitely made a difference on the team. So
yeah. What was it that John necessarily kind of told you, or really got you to buy in on that? You're like, yeah, let me go ahead and cancel everything else. Like, I'm convinced this is the spot for me.
It wasn't so much that he told me anything, but just like his heart, and like I could tell he cared.
Okay.
And like comparing him to other head coaches at other universities, like he didn't rush me to commit or anything like that. So
What was the biggest thing for you when you were deciding on committing to Nebraska? He talked about it was more just kind of showing that true personality and just being real. What was that for you, Megan?
I agree. Like I think at Nebraska, like the coaches are very honest, and they're actually very caring about you as a person and not just as an athlete. Like my coach, like if something's wrong, like he's gonna like ask me about it. Like if I'm having a bad workout, like he cares about like me and my feelings, not just how my performance is. So
Mhm.
like I feel like the coaching staff and the faculty and just everyone cares more about us, and that we have just so much to be blessed with here.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Like, obviously, don't drop names or schools, but have you ever been on, like, because you're talking about, I think those are coaches. Obviously, the obvious answer, you want to be real with the student athletes. But
Mhm.
have you ever been on a recruiting trip or even via text message emails where you just weren't really getting that respect you thought? What was kind of that feeling when you had a recruiting process that necessarily weren't feeling like you're getting the full attention or full respect?
One coach kept calling me the wrong name on a visit.
No way.
And like right when I was in a meeting with him, he was like, I don't remember what, it wasn't like even close to my name. And he's like, we really want you here. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, are you kidding me?
He gives you the papers to sign, has like Samantha Smith on
Literally.
there.
No, my mom was so
Yeah.
disgusted. I was like, yeah, we're out of here. But yeah.
that's how you know. Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one. Is that anything? I mean, that's pretty well. I wasn't expecting that. Is anything close like that even happen to you?
Then no one's called me the wrong name. No coach called me the wrong name. But gymnastics is a lot smaller, so I could understand how that might happen. But no, like other schools would like sugarcoat the university and like nonstop text me, and like I'd be at like national team camps, and they'd text me like, you have to commit tonight, or they'd give me like a week to commit. They'd be like, you have to commit in this time frame, and then they'd call me the next day and just be like, psych, tonight, you have to commit tonight.
Oh,
So
so
give me an
they're
answer yes or
moving
no.
that timeline on
So
you, trying
very,
to get you committed.
yeah, very pressured.
Is that
So I
a
was
common
like,
practice? Have you experienced any of that?
Okay, well, I haven't had like pressure to like commit, but like one coach told me he wasn't going to tell me how much money I was going to get unless I committed.
Wow,
What?
So,
that's
like, that's kind
sketchy.
of like, yeah, but hey, it's the world of college college athletes.
That's where I get upset with the NIL stuff because I'm like, you can't. I don't like that.
Well, it's like scholarship. Like you don't know how much scholarship you get unless you
Mhm.
commit. So like it's kind of like a lose thing. But yeah,
Mhm.
It's a gamble for sure.
gamble, yes.
It's just kind of odd to me that's the system. No, you kind of got to gamble. I mean, it makes sense. The
We
scholarship.
can't gamble. We're athletes. Actually, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
No
Good point.
wagering or hazing.
We'll see what
Exactly.
happens with Iowa State in their whole scenario.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like that one's such a common sense thing. Like to
Mhm.
jeopardize yourself in any shape or form by gambling on your own games. Like, man, that's a scholarship that you might not be able to go play football at that university anymore. It always just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
No, not at all. But we got a little bit of time left. I kind of want to talk about you. Obviously, it's early on, but what do you feel like the strengths are of this current roster? You know, obviously going through workouts, but what are you really looking forward to come January when you guys really can get to work?
Well, this like class that we just recruited was huge in the world of gymnastics. There were so many people. I think like 60, 70 people. And we got probably the top 5.
Oh,
the top 5 on our team. So we have a lot of talent, and all we need now is to just keep grinding, keep working, put our head down, and just not focus on the other team but ourselves.
Absolutely. And what's one thing from last year that you guys feel like you can definitely improve on, whether it's something as simple as just consistency?
I think the mindset can improve a lot from last year. Going into like a lot of our competitions last year, we would bet on other teams to fall or hate on other teams, which is not something I like to do during a competition. I like to keep a high spirit, cheer on every team, do our work, and then the results will show.
Absolutely. And I want to ask you this because I feel like every gymnast is a little bit different. So when you get your orders, are you one of those people that likes to be in front of the order, in the back of the order, or just right in the middle?
Oh, for lineup, like
yep, for lineup.
Ooh, it depends on what event. It definitely varies for events.
Okay.
Like pommel horse, I would not like to be first at all.
Really? Why
because
is that?
The first person kind of sets the tone.
Okay.
And personally, I'm not very comfortable doing pommel horse. So I'd like, I don't know, like a pommel horse specialist to start us off on a good flow, and then I'd come in like second or third or something.
Okay.
But floor, I'm confident. So I'd like to do floor first.
So, and then is that kind of how they like organize those lineups? What are they really looking for? Because obviously you still want a strong closer, but when you're putting that together, what is, the kind of the coach's mindset on, we want to get this lineup just as stable as possible?
Usually you put the 2 most consistent guys at the beginning and the end, and then everybody else in the middle.
Okay. And then in the middle, is it just kind of whoever's comfortable, or does it make much difference, or how do they go about that?
I'm honestly not sure.
Okay.
I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't know.
Okay, no, that's all good. Because we have had Kinsey Davis, and she always brings guests on, and they talk about that a lot, about that lineup, and it is a really big mental factor for some of them on where they sit on that lineup. If they're not necessarily comfortable going last, and they got to sit there and wait and stay warm, a lot of people can't perform while doing that. If you're in the back, does that bother you at all?
Not really.
Okay.
I just try to keep warm, stretch on the side, but like. Another factor that goes into lineups is like how many events you compete in, where you are in the previous lineup. So like if you go last on floor, obviously you don't want to go first on pommel horse because it's like a race. So that's where I was for my most recent competition. They put me up last on floor, and then I ran over, did my one touch, and I had to compete pommel. So
okay,
I definitely don't like doing that. I don't like feeling rushed in my work.
What about you, Megan? When it comes to your events, obviously you don't have any choice at all, but are you one of those people that you want your events to come earlier in the day, or do you kind of stress out if you got to wait around and stay tense?
It kind of depends on like what the event is, I'd say. But like if it's like heat wise, I'd rather be in the first heat than like the last heat. So yeah, because you're just warm, just get it over with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, do you want to go to break now? We go to break now, or we got about 5 more minutes before we wrap this one up here. I wasn't sure if you had something extra you want to ask him.
Let's go to break.
Go to break?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get the billboard designs on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, this is Speed and Power. We've got one more segment left with Toby Liang and obviously the host, Megan Walker. We'll catch you guys on the other side.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info, or call 402-467-1627.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday night from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Old School with VP and J.
They have the run and gun offense coming in, a new head coach that's been given the longest runway of any coach in Wisconsin, new coach in Wisconsin history, to change the program to Cincinnati way, and a new defensive philosophy. They're ripe for the picking.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker. I'm here with Harrison and Toby Lang. Another shout out to Layton's Pub for always giving us amazing food. We really appreciate you guys, and you guys are really kind. We love you. We were just talking about how Toby is very jealous of people coming back to his campus. He's been here all summer, and people are just showing up and taking over. So it was weird seeing a lot of people today, wasn't it?
No, it was. I liked my peace and quiet over the summer.
No, I totally get that. It's definitely a change when like everyone comes back to school. Like there's a lot of things always going on.
Yeah, a lot more cars. Winter's always
Mhm.
scary. You see the people that are from regions that didn't have snow. That's always a
Mhm.
little
Mhm.
got to push a few cars come wintertime. But for the most part, no. Were you guys at the Big Red Welcome yesterday?
I wasn't.
I was not there.
Was not there.
I saw a lot on Snapchat though.
Okay. Did you guys go your freshman year?
No.
No. You guys went over
We
two,
weren't
really.
too cool for that.
I
I,
was
didn't
probably
want
at
to free shirt.
practice. Yeah.
I just didn't want to go.
Lots of free stuff. That's what I was asking. See if it,
Did you go?
I should have. Ticket was an official sponsor, but I was working all Sunday, so I took the Sunday afternoon off.
Good for you. You could have got a free shirt. So people kept trying to tell me like, "Hey, we'll go get a free shirt." I'm like, "I'm good. I'm good."
That first week, what is the kind of pandemonium? What was like this Monday like with everyone running around today?
I feel like last year it was way more like stressful, but like this year it was just like, I'm just gonna get through it.
Yeah, especially knowing where stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was always. You guys remember the first week of your freshman year trying to find classes? Do you have any struggles?
I missed my first class.
Did you?
Yeah. I thought it was after my lit class, but math was before. Then I missed it and freaked out. Called my mom. I was like, "Mom, I missed class." She's like, "It's all right."
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I do remember that first week. I was like freaking out, and then I got to the second week, and I was like, "Who are all these guys? They weren't here for the first week."
Yeah.
And I realized what syllabus week was. But don't do that. Don't be the student that they don't see your face till the second week. It's always good to show up on the first week. But we got a little bit of time here left. Do you want to get to the billboards?
Do you want to get to billboards? Of course. Okay, so this is the time where like I'm gonna ask you a question and you're gonna answer it. Like no thinking. You got it?
No thinking.
No thinking. It's just like what comes to your head.
Okay.
Okay. You're-
Sounds good.
You're given a billboard. What are you putting on this billboard?
Spider-Man.
Okay, that was
I got the number one overall.
With my face.
number one. Your face and Spider-Man. Like your face
Yeah.
on Spider-Man.
Asian Spider-Man. They need an Asian Spider-Man.
It's not gonna say anything.
Come to Devaney.
Okay, what about when you're not at Devaney anymore?
I don't know. What would I put? Maybe an ad for my visual stuff that I do with my camera.
Toby's got all sorts of different answers today.
Yeah, maybe.
That's interesting.
else?
What do you think of his? What do you think of it? I'm saying
I
put
like
the
that. You're
bottom
saying
of
that's
my
a-
totem pole. We've had some really good ones,
I know, but Spider-Man's a wild card. Kind of like it.
but it's not like giving a statement, or it's not like I don't know. You're not gonna put your Venmo out there.
Venmo. Who's gonna Venmo me anyways?
We talked about this. You ever notice the trend with it's bachelorette party, Venmo, so and so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of one of those. You'd be surprised how many people throw you some money.
Or I'd put something funny up there.
Like
you know,
what?
you never see funny billboards.
What's your funny billboard?
Gotta be
I don't-
funny. That's
I don't know. Exactly. It gotta be funny. I'm not.
All right, next question.
Next question.
What's one thing in your fridge you can't live without?
Sriracha.
Really?
Yeah, I love heat.
Oh my
I love my hot sauce.
goodness. I respect that.
I had a roommate that was like that. Always had the sriracha.
Sriracha on anything.
Mhm.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Ramen noodles, eggs.
Oh my
This
goodness.
my roommate threw it on everything too.
Mhm.
That is one you can't put that on the line. I wasn't as crazy on it, but that's a good pick. What's yours?
Probably like milk.
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 Okay.
Basic.
I like my milk.
There you go.
All right, next question. If you could do a gymnastics workout with anybody, who would it be? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Why?
I just really admire Steph Curry.
Oh, that's good. All right, next question. You ready? This is like a whole span of questions.
All right.
All right, you're doing another sport. What sport are you doing?
Basketball.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, I mean, he did pick Steph Curry for his workout partner for
I could
gymnastics.
totally
Yeah,
see
basketball.
that.
Are you a Warriors fan?
No, I'm actually a Hawks fan.
Hawks fan.
I'm from Atlanta, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. Makes sense you're a Hawks fan. So how are you feeling about Trae Young and that whole development?
Good. I mean, obviously he still has a lot
Mhm.
left in the tank, but I don't know. He could clutch up more often.
I got
would
really
like that.
excited for you guys because you guys got to the Eastern Conference Finals, and I was like, "Oh, here we
Mhm.
go! Here we come, the
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks!" And then
And then
next
what
year
happened?
it was a first round exit, and I was like, "Well, we'll see what happens."
But I mean, this previous year, we were the only team to beat the Heat.
yeah, you guys were.
Yeah. But then we got knocked out.
Yeah, I'll still can't deny how crazy those playoffs were. You get you get to the play-in. Miami Heat, they barely beat. They lost to the Hawks. And then they barely beat the Chicago Bulls for their second game. And I think it was like 6. There's like a minute left, and they come back from 6 points behind. And then they make it all the way to the finals.
I know.
And the Atlanta Hawks are forgotten history. But there's time. The East is open. I'll say you're in a better spot than the Bulls. I'm a Bulls fan, and you guys are in a way better position than we are. What's the sport you would play? I took over there on BA, but
Like football.
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 What position?
Just running back
Okay.
or quarterback. I always loved Powder Puff. I want to play real football.
Is Powder Puffs? Is that still going on?
I don't know. I used to do it in high
Pretty sure.
school. Yeah.
Okay. Is that just? Oh, you mean in like high school?
Yeah.
I was
Like
thinking about
women's
pro league.
football.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
the
of
guys do the
women's league.
cheerleading.
Yeah, that was fun.
always so much
that was
fun,
always
yeah.
so much fun.
We never did that.
You never did that.
No.
We did it for like homecoming.
What? So like high school is when you guys did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was that kind of experience like? I feel like I missed out. I feel like that'd actually be a lot of fun to go see. I feel like the girls would like it a lot too.
Well, we would get like in trouble for like hurting each other. Like a whole bunch of people would get injured. Like that's why I love it. Like I love the like rough and toughness of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That's what I admire about the soccer team here. That's why I always go to soccer
Mhm.
games because they get
You get gnarly.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about soccer. You kind of always think about it because you see Premier League soccer and you see everyone flopping. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of a soft sport. If you actually
Mhm.
go, especially you can go to the collegiate level, there's a lot less flopping.
Yeah.
it gets
A
physical.
lot more hitting.
Yeah.
I feel like you give the vibes of a soccer player.
Yeah, I like soccer.
You like soccer?
We're trying to do a men's gym, women's soccer collab thing.
Why
We'll
does
be scrimmaging.
everyone get to do collabs and I don't get to do collabs? Like every team is doing it.
Let's do it.
Not with the men's gymnastics team.
Teach you a backflip and then we can race.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we will. Maybe we will.
That'd be a good
fun.
one.
That would be fine.
Do a 100-meter dash, but get off the block. You got to do a backflip.
Yeah.
Okay, you're making this too dangerous. My coach is gonna give you a call like Harrison. Don't encourage anything bad.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
They
very
wouldn't let
true.
you fly.
Oh, crazy, crazy. Who's your favorite track athlete?
Here,
Yeah.
I like Ash. Ash is my guy.
Okay, we're talking girls. He's not really track. He's high jump.
You're the only girl track athlete I know. So I
Oh,
guess,
so are you
yeah.
saying me?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Megan Walker's my favorite.
Nice.
Way to really set that one.
I
up,
just
too.
just a question
Yeah, I was
just
about to
popped
say.
into my head, and I was just curious. So
Who's your favorite gymnast?
I don't really know many people on the gymnast team. Toby's my favorite.
Let's go.
Oh, crazy! It's been a Monday. I'm gonna say that for me. at
It
least.
does feel like school started.
Yeah.
But it also feels like football and basketball. Everything's right around the corner as
I'm
well.
so excited for the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in the stands, Toby.
Yep. I'll
Yep.
be there.
You'll be there.
I'll be there during the recruiting trips.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for listening in. Toby, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you guys.
Yes, well, make sure to listen in for next week. Bye, guys.